이끌던 그때보다 조금은 잃었어. 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어. 넘어질 때마다 일었어. 다시 고쳤었지 이력서. 눈부신 성공의 신바람 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람. 한 곡도 퇴근하기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람. 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축. 저만 나탐 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투 다 끝. 난가가 탔지만 우리 앞길을 막지만 하고 외치며 마음을 다잡곤 했었지. 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 봐라 느리로 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지. 비극 지극 기가 아프지만 지나고 보면 웃음 나오는 희극. 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아. 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming. 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아. 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아.
Show off your top plays, fill you in on all that's happening this week in 2K16, and give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV Postseason, we break down some head-to-head matchups in our Road to the Finals coverage, show off your top plays, fill you in on all that's happening on 2K16, and give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV Postseason, we break down some head-to-head matchups in our Road to the Finals coverage, show off your top plays, fill you in on all that's happening this week in 2K16, and give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. We break down some head-to-head matchups in our Road to the Finals coverage, show off your top plays, fill you in on all that's happening this week in 2K16, and give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in. Today on 2K TV Postseason, we break down some head-to-head matchups in our Road to the Finals coverage, show off your top plays, fill you in on all that's happening this week in 2K16, and give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Denver Nuggets playing against the New York Knicks in New York. Checking out New York, they got their season rolling with a nice win in their first game. Now we'll find out if they can build on it and open with back-to-back victories. Got a couple of minutes.
Number 1A. Because
That's my alarm,
I
Ernie.
say this, Steph Curry has to use his handle to get his shot, but Kyrie uses it all the time to get everywhere on the floor.
It's Steph Curry, Jamal Crawford.
Ooh.
Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. The Knicks here to defend home court, playing host to the Western Conference. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road. Derek Williams comes in for Porzingis, and Thomas subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. And Denver with a change here, too. Chandler's checked in, so on the floor for Denver, we've got Moutier, Wilson Chandler out there with Gallinari. Then it's Will Barton. Shots good by Anthony.
He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, a bit ago, Byron Scott and I were able to chat. He said the key to this matchup will be their ability to limit the quality looks close to the basket. When facing a team like this one, he said, you don't stand a chance giving up easy looks inside. Guys?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Kicks it to O'Quinn. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. O'Quinn's got his first bucket of the night.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
The Knicks making a switch here. Calderon's checked in. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Thomas kicks to Anthony. Calderon in the corner. It's tipped. It's stolen by Harris. Feeds to Laverne. Brooks with it. 11 points for him in that last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. New York leading by 3. Anthony down low. Chandler on him. With some arc. Chandler with the block. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Anthony. Thomas sets a screen for Anthony. And they call an illegal screen here.
Looking here at some numbers for Calderon. Last year, getting it done. He was around 12 points a game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
You know, the scheme just seems to run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is at all times.
And New York making a change here. Green's checked in.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Here's Thomas, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
Brooks against Thomas. To the inside. Here's Nurkic, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Harris outside. Thomas against Brooks. Nurkic a screen on Thomas. The drive by Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. They get it back. Nurkic. Nurkic setting the pick for Brooks. Tipped away. Second chance shot. And too long on the shot. But they recover it. From deep three-point range, that misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Nuggets lead by 1. He sat down with Freak to discuss how he's handling the loss of his close friend.
You know, Vic was my brother. Blood couldn't have made us any closer. And feels like it just happened yesterday. So I'm one day at a time, you know. I'm very grateful for my family, my teammates and coaches for supporting me during this difficult season. I miss Vic, but I'll press on. Yeah.
Our thoughts and prayers go out to Freak Clark and his family.
Without question. I mean, it's a really difficult road to navigate.
Green. And Thomas subbed in for Roten. For Denver, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Fareed at the 4. McCallum is out there with Will Barton.
Oh, we got a moment here now, Kevin, to look back to last year's Knicks. 3rd in free throw percentage, 13th in assists, and they were in the top half of the league in fewest turnovers. Not bad, but certainly they'd like to be better.
And looking back at their superb free throw percentage, it speaks volumes about their skill level and mental focus. They had very few letdowns in concentration.
It's Anthony with the drive. Kenneth Fareed grabs the board.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 13 points and was just a menace defensively and came away with a bunch of steals. Safe to say he is out of his funk after a game like this. He'll try to keep up this pace now, guys.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
A follow outside. Now the dish to Carmelo.
Stick it to him.
There's Thomas with the 3. And Kenneth Fareed pulls it down. Fareed's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Barton. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. Barton's got 6.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Anthony dishes to Thomas. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Fareed's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The Nuggets leading by 3. Down low. Barton passes to Jokic. On the money from 12 feet away. He has 6.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And Gallinari kicks to McCallum. Gallinari against Anthony. Jumper off the screen. No luck. So New York will take it the other way. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
Nuggets call timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Knicks City Dancers.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Gallinari, how he performed last season. He put up about 15 points a game last season, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. And he paced the whole team in points per game last season.
Sure, his teammates knew he was their best option, so that's why they just kept feeding him the rock.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Lopez. Williams comes in for Porzingis. And it's Calderon in for Aaron Aflalo.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Moutier with the basket.
And didn't have to go strong there, just a little bit of the finger roll to get it up over the D.
Outside Thomas. There's the screen.
Sticking too much.
And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Chandler's shot, good. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Denver?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Outside Anthony, 5 on the clock. Back to Thomas. Again, Thomas missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
There's the feed to Harris. Screen by Nurkic. From outside, off the mark.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Laverne passes to Moutier. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Thomas outside. The shot will not go. And so it's a close. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Nice game. Great performance by Emmanuel Moutier.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
Green, he's checked in for the Knicks. Thomas comes in for Tony Roten. McCallum, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Brooks comes in for Moutier. Thomas in at point guard. Anthony out there with Porzingis. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Green in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Jokic. Lopez covering. Fareed left side. Shoots from the corner. And another miss by Denver.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And it's Green missing.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure.
Here's McCallum. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists in the game. Knicks trail by 11. Here's Thomas. He's got 9.
Well, let's look back to last year's Nuggets while we've got a moment here, Kevin. 7th in rebounds, 8th in steals. And they were in the top half of the league in block shots. So not a very intimidating team, but nonetheless a solid defensive team.
And I like how they held their own on the boards. I mean, that's so critical. They brought that effort and fortitude to battle every night, just never backing down.
A different look for New York. Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Lopez. Derek Williams comes in for Porzingis. And it's Calderon in for Anthony. And both free throws good for Thomas. The Nuggets leading by 9. Harris outside. Passes to Brooks. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. On the wing, Chandler. Guarded by Green.